friends, this is Michael. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. The reason why I'm starting with this card is today I want to show you how to color your white or neutral colored ribbons to get them the color to coordinate with your project. And I've been taking a few classes and they've done this several times over the last few classes, and I thought I need to make sure that my people know or are reminded that they can do that. So this here was just some regular white twine, and that's what inspired this for me. I like to put down my silicone mat. It's going to get a little messy, but you want to first cut the length of the string that you need. This is probably the vanilla color. I think with that one I did white. And in this one what we did was we used a sponge dauber. We've got your foam pad, which is your current ink. And then what I did was I just kind of ran it through and just kind of slowly brought the ink to it. And then you just kind of repeat sections at a time until it's fully covered. And, or you can just leave some of those white areas showing, right? If you want it to be kind of multiple toned. But I just ran this through and then I set it aside on a piece of paper to let that ink soak in. And then for this project that I did here, that I started with showing you, I actually took it and ran it in between a matted paper towel a couple times just to get off any extra ink. And then I was able to use it on my project fairly immediately. Now, not only do we find that we need string, but sometimes we need ribbon that matches. And the other day, I was completely out of my hydrangea hue ribbon and I needed some more, and I needed it then. So what I did was, this ribbon, I believe, is a retired ribbon. This is white ribbon, 1/4 inch. It's kind of got a bit of a weave to it. So there's a lot of space in between the elements of it. But for this one, what I did was I just, again, ran it over. This is one of our felt ink pads. And I just took this and I just kind of started running it through my ink pad. And you could also use a sponge dauber here. And you can see this is picking up a lot of ink. Now I wanted it to be a little bit lighter than that. So you can take a paper towel, or that's just holding it with my bone folder. Now let's clean this up a little bit. And so we don't have any of that around. You can already see it starting to lighten up a little bit as it's on that paper. The next thing was, this is brand new ribbon. It's going to be in the September-December catalog. It has a little bit more of a tighter weave and a little bit of a texture and a shimmer to it, kind of. And so I was thinking, if I wanted to color this, what are the other options? And so you can see I started right there. This is my Cherry Cobbler dark blend. And I chose the painter's tip, or the brush tip. And really this, I mean, I'm barely laying it on the ribbon. And that ink is soaking in and picking up the color that I need. Now you can see the difference because I tried this earlier. This is the dried ink color and this is the fresh that we have here. Now I did turn it over, and sometimes the white, because the edge is a little bit thicker, or the ink didn't go all through the edge. But if I needed a cherry cobbler bow, did not have cherry cobbler ink, I could easily make cherry cobbler ribbon with a blend for a project. So those are my tips to using a foam pad, using a felt pad, and the foam pad was with the sponge dauber, and then using one of your blends. If you have any questions about that, feel free to reach out to me. Make sure you hit like if this video was helpful for you, and click on that bell so you'll know when my next video goes live. Thank you.